Welcome to Mora FC. It is what it is, guys. If you want to learn how to cut and sew this beautiful stuff, well, explain, nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. I've broken down the simplest and the easiest form for you guys. So check out the part one and part two. But in this series, in this part, we are going to talk about the pleat that you see in front. The pleat that you see in front. There are different type of style different way how to fold the pleat that you see in front. Do you understand? So I'm going to break it down how to go by it and explain to you. You can see when you look at on the shoulder side, you can see how smooth that part is. So when you make it gathering, you're not going to get this perfect smooth over there. Do you understand? So without wasting much time, let's dive inside and we do it. It is what it is. So in the part two, this is where we ended. We make a pleat at the front. Made a pleat at the front, where in the part two I said that if you make your pleat very small, it's gonna hard for you. It's not gonna look beautiful. It's gonna show something bulky at the shoulder side. And when you make it a gathering also, it's gonna be showing a certain bulky at the shoulder side, which you are not going to get it smooth like mine. As you saw it, mine was very smooth on the shoulder side. That's how it's supposed to flow. It's supposed to look very smooth. So you can see this pleats that I formed is very small. So ironing it can only reach at the top there, and it's going to be hard for you to get to the bottom side. You're not going to get it a perfect look because your pleats are very small. Do you understand? So in this case, I'm going to turn it out. I'm going to tear it and redo a new one. I want my pleat to be showing you from the shoulder to the bottom. It flows from the shoulder to the bottom. Do you understand? I don't want my pleat to remain at only the shoulder side, so that when it comes to the bottom side, it's going to look flare. It's going to look like there's no design at the bottom side. Do you understand? So I don't like that way. So I'm going to tear it up and make a new pleat. If you follow these steps, you're going to get a perfect look. You're going to get a perfect smooth other shoulder side. It is what it is, guys. So if you're new to the channel, do subscribe, like and share. Tell a friend about Mora FC. It is what it is. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe. If you're returning, I thank you for returning back. As usual, it is what it is. So after removing it, this is how you should go by it. Do you understand? You should go by it. We are going to make a new one. Do you understand? Let me iron it and put everything on smooth and make sure everything is on a point. I have a lot of playlists. I have a lot of tutorials. Check out my playlist. As you can see, it's rolling over there. I have a lot of styles over there. I have a lot of styles. Maybe the style that you have been looking for is right there. So check out my playlist after learning this. Do you understand? Check it out after learning this. It is what it is. Also in the video, in the part two, I also say that, have you seen that fabric that you see that we are going to make a pleat on it? You can cut it once. Mine is two. I've joined it. There are two. You can cut it once, but when you cut it once, we are just going to get a one steps. Do you understand? But when you cut it two and join like that, the way I join it, you're gonna get a two steps at the bottom side. A two steps at the bottom side, which is gonna look beautiful. But if you cut it one, you get only one steps. Do you understand? And it's still gonna look beautiful. It is what it is. But two steps is always look nicer than one steps. I said two things are better, two hairs are better than one. It is what it is. So you make your pleat. I said don't make your pleat very small. Just give it a gap, a little bit of gap inside, so that it come out very nicely and beautiful. When you make gathering, when you gather it like gathering skirt, stuff like that, the way the ladies gather their skirts, like it's gonna show a bulky at the shoulder side. I keep saying it. If it's not gonna look smooth. If you saw mine, right? You saw mine. Mine was very smooth at the shoulder side. It was very smooth. Right? That is what it is. So when you do it this way, you get this perfect smooth. But don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Tell a friend about Mora FC. If you want to say hi to me, follow me on my Facebook, Mora FC, TikTok, Mora FC, Instagram, Mora FC. I mean, everywhere is Mora FC. It is what it is. So I finished folding the bottom one. After that, you need to check. Remember, you are going to fix this one on the shoulder side. It shouldn't have to be bigger than the shoulder side. It have to be small, so that when you are joining the sleeve and the neck, also you need to consider that part, so that you are not going to sew the sleeve on top of the pleat, and you're not going to sew the neck on top of the pleat as well. You need to consider all that kind of points. If you look at the bottom, you can see that we have already gotten the 2 steps. As you can see at the bottom side, where I'm ironing, where my hands is, you can see you have already gotten the 2 steps at that spot. Do you understand? So you start making your pleats. I want my pleats, the top one, this side that I'm ironing, I want that part to contain a lot of pleat over there, and when I'm coming to the next side, the front, I want it a very smooth, big one there, a big one gap. That's why I want it. But you can pleat it all throughout. You can pleat it all, like the way I'm pleating. You can pleat it all throughout. Charlie, give me a thumbs up, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend about more IFC. It is what it is. So you can see that I'm trying to leave a big gap like this in front, a big gap like that you see. I'm trying to make a big gap over that part, so that that's how I want it to be. So when you do it this way, you can see that when you fix it on the shoulder side, it gives you that smooth look. To give you that smooth look on the shoulder side, there's not going to be a bulky or gathering and stuff like that. Because I see most of them, some of them, like when you look at the shoulder side, it doesn't appear neatly, it doesn't appear good. Do you understand? It doesn't look beautiful. As you can see, I just check and see if my phone is recording. I just climb on the table, to see if my phone is still recording. We are doing all these things for you guys. We do all these things for you guys, and you guys show love. Sometimes I climb on the table and I almost falling, but because of the love that we have for you, I climb on the table to check if my phone is still recording, so that I get everything for you guys. It is as it is. So we place it there. Then you can see the mark that I marked. That's the armhole side and the neck side. I need to consider. You can see there's a gap inside. That's where the design is going to fall. So that when I join the shoulder, the sleeve, it's not going to pass on top of the design. And if I join the neck, also it's not going to pass on top of the design. So I cut my shoulder slope and it's give you a nice shoulder slope cut. Then it is what it is. Just place it on top, just like that. Like I said, you can make a placket, pleat, not placket, pleat. You can make a pleat over there, and you can see very smooth and beautiful. If you look at the bottom side, you can see you have the 2 steps over there, the 2 steps, Thank you for returning back, new subscribers. Thank you for coming. If you're new channel, do subscribe, like, and share. Tell a friend about Mora FC. Thank you all. God bless you all. My returners, thank you all. Me out.